What's up, everybody? It's Bobby here from Smart Money Grows. Join the Discord community down below. We are planting seeds of wealth for future growth. Today, we're taking a look at ticker symbol MBII, Marone Bioinnovations. It's not a biotech stock. They're an agricultural company that's making biopesticides to displace traditional synthetic pesticides with microbial and fungal-based compounds. So it's a pretty disruptive sector. It's these products are going to displace traditional pesticides eventually, and they already are in some industries. The medicinal canna and hemp industries, and specifically, are pretty restrictive on what inputs are permitted. I will admit to you guys, I work as an agricultural consultant, so I do know that these products are favored from this company, not just in that medicinal sector of growth as well, whose name I'm not going to say because I'm afraid of our videos getting messed with here. So I mean, down 5% today into what I'll show you on the chart, I think is a pretty good buy-in area. It's been a very tumultuous few weeks. There's a lot of volatility in the market. Be careful. I am not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence all the time. Any YouTube video you watch, anybody that's telling you anything, always go do the research yourself. So let's look a little bit further here. A summary of some of the financials. So their price to sales is a little bit high. It doesn't worry me because I know what their products are, and I know where they're going. Debt to equity is pretty good. Not much debt they're carrying, so that's a good sign. Open their financials a little bit further, and we'll see that they've been profitable year over year, and they're actually increasing their profits while not increasing. Here you see increasing profits year over year while not increasing their operating incomes. So that's pretty good. Their operating expenses are going up nominally while their revenue is increasing pretty significantly. A profitable company. Open up the chart and we can look at some support and resistance and consider good entry points. I don't think it's ever going to come back down here below $166 or $188 again, barring something terrible. I think anywhere here between 258 and 188 is great entry points. We got in down here before this bump at around $128, and then again up in here and in here, or in here and here maybe. Kicking myself for missing this one, but that's fine. If you're going to set buy limits, I would do it something along down here, or just make your initial buy here. We like a lump sum strategy in the beginning and then dollar cost average into something like this that you want to hold on to for a while. This is a long hold for me. When we open the other, take a look at what some other analysts are saying. The 6 analysts that have a 12-month price prediction say $1.63. I mean, 1.63% increase is what's expected. I think more along the high end of that, up here in the 350, probably more, but we'll see. Time will tell on this one. This is a long hold. This is going to be a growth stock for us. So let's take a look at their website, see a little bit more what they say about themselves. Apologize for my laggy internet here. I live in the hills, which is why we need to get some of that good satellite internet, huh? I know you guys are all excited for Starlink and the likes. I sure am. Anyways, back to agriculture. They are pioneering better biopesticides for a better tomorrow. I agree with what they say they're doing. They've got a lot of trials tested. You can look at the different crops that their products are used on in here, and they don't list the ones we talked about. For some reason, they also stuck these over here in their own group for cultivated garden, a subgroup of their products. And so they also have products for water treatment as well, which I am not personally as familiar with. I am familiar with their fungicides. Gosh, Regalia, Stargus, incredible products. Insecticides up here, Grandivo and Venerit. And these are industry leaders. If you look at their news page, you'll see lots of good news all the time. They're delivering a 6-to-1 return on investments for corn and soybean farmers, which again just shows the diversity in the crops they're working with. It seems like consistently good news. So a lot of possibilities for catalysts from these folks. They also they acquired in middle of 2019 for I think 36 million. Maybe a third of that was cash, and I think the rest was in stock. They acquired ProFarm here, and they are making biological based fertilizer. So again, this company MBII is making biological based pest control products. So this is biological based fertilizer, another important farm input. And suffice it to say that what they're doing here is also disruptive in the agriculture sector. I don't want to get into the science of biological integrated pest management or fertilizer production, but these are disruptive innovations in a sector where you don't normally get to say that too much. They have an upcoming earnings in just over a week from now, based on 2 analyst forecasts. That's going to be -5 cents. Same quarter last year. That should say Q4 in there. Whatever. Same quarter last year was -6 cents. I think they might beat the forecast this year, but they did spend quite a bit last year. They hired some new executives. They developed their team out further, and released a new product. So we will see. Look at the insider trading here. It actually on Fintel tells us that 110% of this company is owned by insiders. Obviously, there's something a little wrong with their data, but it is quite a bit of insider ownership. Zoom down here. Insider, lots of purchases from insiders up through last year. Insider sales also up through last year here. And then we'll look down here. Lots of buys this year. Exercised, award, exercise. These are all people exercising their options for stocks and taking and buying them. Here's some sales down in 2018. Take a closer look because the number from Fintel seemed to be a little bit weird. There was one sale of 50,000 shares in the last year, but over 1.5 million purchased by insiders. So what's the institutional ownership look like? They've got a diverse 147 different institutional owners. This is the founder of the company who I did not see sold any shares anywhere. It's just been accumulating them for a percent ownership of 1.4. Come down a little further. Here's some ETFs it's included in: Vanguard Etfs, Russell 2000 small cap, iShares, EQ Advisors, lots of different ETFs, Fidelity. So there's other ways you can get exposure to this as well if you don't want to get into the stock yourself as well. We do like ETFs for exposure to sectors where maybe you just don't have enough funds to buy some stocks outright that you want to have exposure to. So upcoming catalysts would be legislation from the Democratic government now that may be more kind of friendly. Just general growing pesticide concerns, whether it's health or environmental, among people all over. And of course, their product expansion line. Stuck an extra letter in there, forgive me. I can't think of really any big headwinds. I put a question mark there. I always encourage input from you guys, whether it's in the comments below or joining the Discord community so that you can be involved and chat with us. Competition, there's a few of them, a couple private companies that are making biopesticides and one that's on the OTC. Neither of them are going to compete as directly with Marrone Bio as they could. They're making products that target dissimilar organisms and currently at least. So this is a good play for us. I'm a big fan of Marone Bio Innovations. I think it's going to go pretty far over the next few years. It's a long hold for us, probably 5 years. When I say a long hold, and we always keep an eye on the news, and we keep the members of our Discord apprised to anything that's happening with the stocks that we're buying, selling, holding. So consider joining below, and always do your due diligence. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Really appreciate you. Hope that you are doing well in the market, being safe. Until next time, keep planting those seeds. Smart money grows.